Hello and welcome to Monday evening Zoom. Today we're just going to be doing a slow review of some CPT and ICD-10 coding. If you're a seasoned coder, this is going to be a little slow for you, but stay and talk about coding with the other students. We have some newer students. And I'm sure they will love to hear your take on things. I have a couple of things. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., I will not be doing another Zoom for NCCT. We're replacing that Zoom with a Zoom this evening, but we'll resume that. Well, no, we won't, because I'm on vacation next week. Sorry, Sean is texting me. Yes. Are you still doing Zoom at 6? I bet you she's getting into the wrong one too. I'm so sorry about that. But anyway, I am taking a vacation next week. Well, some of you that have been with me, you know that I do not hand you off to anybody else. I'll still be doing attendance. I'll still be checking emails. I'll still be doing the same thing that I always do. I'm sorry, she's in the other one.
I used the Ginzabar link.
Who said that?
Me.
If you go in Ginzabar and you look at the link, you never have to wonder. It's Miss Marcia's and Miss Danielle's. We use the same one. Go through Ginzabar. Anyway, I had so many hours of vacation, I have to technically take a vacation. I won't be attending meetings or Zooms, though. That's going to be the difference. So there won't be any Zooms next week. You have pre-recorded, so you're still going to see my face. But if you need anything, you still text me and email me, and I will get back to you. But that's going to be my vacation, is I don't have to do Zooms and meetings. And y'all, not having to do meetings is great. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, so CPT and ICD-10 review. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. All right, so where do we start when we're actually looking for a CPT code? So CPT stands for Current Procedural Terminology. So a procedure is what we're going to do. ICD-10, International Classification of Diseases, 10th revision. Okay, so let's just make it a little bit easier. Let's talk about the CPT. The CPT is what we did. The ICD-10 is why we did it. So let's talk about it in some terms that are a little easier. Okay, so I have to go to the cardiologist and they decide to do a heart cath because I have COPD. So what are we going to do? The heart cath. Why are we going to do it? Because I have COPD. So that's the what and the why. Sometimes with CPT, it's just not what we do, it's where did we do it? So let's look at the little example we have. Removal of an embedded foreign body of the upper left eyelid. So what did we do? We did a removal. Where did we do the removal from?
The eyelid.
The eyelid. The left eyelid, if you want to be very, very specific. So what did we do? We did a removal. Where did we do the removal from? The upper left eyelid. All right. So those of you who do not have a coding manual, I understand, but we're going to talk about it as though you do, and then we're going to take one step over and we're going to Google it and look it up. And we're just doing the best we can until you get your manuals. But again, I am only looking for your participation in these assignments. I just want you to try. I'm not looking to see if you got every answer correct. And I am also not making you take any tests in this module, so you don't have to worry about that. So let's code what we just talked about. The removal of an embedded foreign body of the upper left eyelid. So if you have your manual, you're going to go to removal. And I don't have any page numbers written down, because half of us have the 22 and the other half have the 23. So once we go to removal in our index, we're going to push our finger down and we're going to go until we see eyelid. Bob, I don't see eyelid. Do you see eyelid?
Me neither. I don't see it.
So what do you think we need to do? What do we do when we don't see what we need? We just choose another word, right? So what is our anatomic site? It's the eye. Right? So let's try the eye.
I do see eyelid
I got the eye.
Where do you see eyelid at?
on page 12, 14.
We didn't go far enough, guys.
Yes, on the next page.
Who's talking to me? I can't tell.
Elijah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's because I'm sharing my screen. She is right on 1,214. It is eyelid. You know, I have it written down and I'm going, where did I find that at? So if we looked at eyelid, what does that code tell us? What is the code? I'm sorry. Elijah, what's the code?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 67938.
All right. So we're done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, we're not.
I mean, not done. I'm sorry.
Because we always code what?
2A.
We code
Two
twice.
ways. Yes.
2 ways, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So look in your tabular. 67938. Those of you without manuals, please bear with me. Your turn is next. Okay, I found mine on 512, and that's the 22 manual. Who agrees with the code 57938?
I do.
All right, for those of you without a coding manual, I am simply going to do this. You can find, Tracy, if you don't mind sharing the CPT lookup that you found. I can't hear you.
I'm on my app now. Look at it.
Oh, there, I can hear you now.
I'm on my app looking for it right now.
Okay, well, I just Googled it. Removal of an embedded foreign body of the upper left eyelid, the CPT code. So we're just simply going to start looking. Now, if we click on this, I know it is not a perfect It is not a perfect system, but we're doing the best we can until our coding manuals get here. Okay, this is the one I looked at earlier. Removal of foreign body procedures on the eyeballs. The code range is 65205 through 65265. So let's just kind of take a look. What was our answer? 73938. This is not, nope, not what we're looking for. So if what you gave me was this code range 65091 through 6999990, I would be happy with that until you get your manuals. I just want you to get on and start looking for them. Does that make sense? I know it's not completely accurate, but we can't be until we get your manuals. So I'm giving you a lot of room. You don't have to worry so much. I want you to just get adjusted to looking them up. Michaela, how does that, is that good, or is this what you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay, so our next one is the epidural injection of a steroid codule. The codule. Okay, I started looking at that and I'm going, I don't know where a codule is. But if we look at epidural, where does an epidural go, ladies?
In your back.
In your spine, right?
Yeah.
So I actually found a, I didn't like this picture. I don't know why. It's of a, you know, a fetus, but it's the only one where I could see that this is where your codule is right here. So what did we do? Say it out. Say it louder, Holly. I heard it.
Injection.
We did an injection. Why wouldn't it be an epidural? Because the epidural is the type of injection we did. But when you break it down to the barest necessities, it is an injection. So we're going to go injection. Now we need to decide, where is our anatomic site? Where is this injection going? It's going into the spinal cord, right?
And throat. Come on, Evangelist.
Okay, so I found it on 1142 in the 2022 book. So spinal cord, and then I'm just going to read off what the choices we have. Anesthetic, blood, neurolytic agent, other, or radiological. Okay, so us that have had babies, hi Sean, I see you now. So an epidural is what? It's a type of anesthesia, right? So we're actually looking for the anesthetic. So spinal cord anesthetic.
Ay, Jesus.
So it's 62320 through 62327. Now what do? We go to that code range in our tabular and we decide what the code is. So y'all write it down so that I can look this up in Google and help those without a, or Tracy, can you look up epidural injection codule on your, did you find your app?
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, I have a phone app,
Let me
but I
see.
can't really do it on the computer for some reason. It just won't allow me to. So let me. Copy. Paste. All right, what is CPT code 62323? I'm going to just kind of, when an epidural injection is used for cerebral fluid flow imaging. Okay, So this isn't exactly what we're looking for, but if you gave me this code, it would be okay because you tried. We're one number off. It's 6.
Yep.
What you got, Sean? What did you get?
Oh, 62322
Yes, it's 6232.
at the manual, but she don't have a manual yet, so
Right. So we're just remember when y'all didn't have your manuals and we were
right.
just having to Google and we were just getting used to pulling out those words. That's where they are right now. So all right, let's go back to here. All right, now let's look at this one. Oh, what do I always say? Just because there are a lot of words, do not get scared, right? Because we're going to break it down to the simplest form. Aspiration of a solitary, non-congenital renal cyst through percutaneous needle. What is the CPT code? All right. So what did we do? Michaela, what did we do?
Aspiration.
Perfect. We did an aspiration. What did we aspirate?
The cyst.
Perfect. So we're going to go to aspiration, cyst. Renal is kidney. So it's aspiration, cyst, kidney. And Michaela, this one's yours. Do not feel nervous. There are never bad answers, right? Never. Matter of fact, if you guys notice on your exams, if you get in the near vicinity, I'll mark it right. This is much harder than the actual job, I promise you, because you're not going to be using all of this. I'm teaching you to do it the hard way. So we did aspiration, cyst, and then kidney. It really only gives us one choice. Did you find it, Michaela?
I'm still looking.
Okay, I found mine on 1045. All right, for those without a manual, well, we're gonna copy, paste. And you just kind of have to hunt.
Is it 50390?
50390. Did you double check it in the tabular?
Yes.
That is correct. Great job, Michaela. So here it says 50389. So you see, when you look it up, you may not get the exact code, but you're getting in the coding range. And that's what I want you doing. I want you to be able to pick out these key terms when you don't have your manual, so that when you get your manual, it's going to be easy. Okay, so we have one more thing to do here. How many of you have your ICD-10 manuals handy?
Go in the oven. Cool down.
All right, so what is our, okay, so we did an aspiration, but why? What do we have? Why did we need to do an aspiration? Because we had a what? A cyst, correct? So in our ICD-10, we're going to our index and we're going to look up cyst. It's kind of the same thing, no matter if it's ICD-10 or CPT. You're just picking out those keywords. So cyst. All right, I found cyst. So remember, renal is kidney, right? So we need to know that it's in the kidney. So kidney. All right, so it gives us lots of choices. Let's see. The word solitary matches up. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Solitary means single, which means it's only one cyst. Students without manuals, you don't have to worry about the ICD-10 or even understanding anything about it, because when you wrap back around, you're going to get all of that. Right now we're doing CPT, but we're just reviewing for students who have coded ICD-10. We're just doing a really quick review. So if somebody has the answer, just let me know. So cyst, kidney, and then solitary. Holly, I can tell you're wrestling that ICD-10. We wrestle these big old manuals.
They are a lot.
Do you have the answer?
Yeah, I do. I got Q6101.
Okay, does anybody agree, or do you need a few more minutes to get there?
She said, cause
She says it's Q61.01. I think that's perfect. Congenital single renal cyst, Q61.0.
And it's on page 1211 in the ICD.
yeah, I found it. And
Oh, Abigail, I just saw that your that your sound isn't working, your audio isn't working. And Lexi wants everybody to know that the app that she's using is called iCoder. Thanks, Lex. All right, does everybody agree with Q61.01? Yes, okay, let's move on. All right, so now we're going to move to colostomies. Fun stuff, right? So complicated revision of a colostomy. So Tracy, well, let me see who all's here. I can't see everybody, so let me. Alexis doesn't feel well. Okay, Lexi. Let me go back. Sorry, I had to see who was all here. Lexi, what is our key term going to be here? Where do we start? Complicated revision of a colostomy. So think about, what did we actually do?
A revision.
We did revise something.
Of the colostomy.
Yeah, let's try revision. I went colostomy revision, but that doesn't mean that we can't do revision. Let's start with revision. I want to see now my interest is peaked. Revision. That's why. Because when you go to revision colostomy, it says see colostomy revision. So that's why I went the other way. So we have to go to colostomy. Okay, colostomy I found on 1069. And then I went to revision. And it gives us 3 choices. 44340, 44345, or 44346. Okay, Lexi, it's yours. Sean, go ahead and do the frenotomy. Labial. That one's yours. Just FYI, labial is lip. I was thinking labia, you know, lady parts, but this is the lip. Okay, Lex, let me know when you're ready.
I'm
not rushing. Just sorry. Show the answers before you. Do 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 do. You got it, Lex?
I was a little bit behind on that one because my kids were running around.
Okay, do you want me to have somebody else? Are you good? You want to continue on, or do you want somebody else to take it?
I'll continue on.
Okay, continue on. Sean Brown, you better move it. You've been doing this a long time. Come on, girl. Let's go. Putting the pressure on.
I came up with 40806.
Okay. Holly, did you do phrenology?
Yeah, I did. You said it was the lip?
The lip.
Lip, yeah.
Yeah, 40806.
That is absolutely right. So let's talk about that for just a second. The only thing we did was we went to phrenology and then we looked for
Mhm.
lip. If you
Lip.
we looked for lip and it gave us 40806, just that quickly. All right, so complicated revision of a colostomy.
I got 44345.
44345.
Yep.
Perfect. That's great, Lexi. That's awesome. I told you it was not going to be complicated today. I wanted to make it fairly. Tracy's looking like, yeah, whatever. Y'all don't think this is complicated. All I hear is a bunch of numbers and words and but I do want y'all to share it. Those of you who have been here for a while, if you could share what it was like when you first began and then once you got your manuals. Lexi, I think you're sorry, my dog is barking in the background. He wants to come inside. Lexi, can you share what it was like where they're at now, where they were just trying to Google everything and figure it out? And then once you got your manual, how did you feel?
I felt more confident in doing it because I mean, it's easy. I think the CPT one's easy. I'm just worried about the ICD.
You get
That's
more
the-
practice when we wrap back around. But
Same with me.
watching the videos
Same with
and
me.
just
The
participating in
is
class.
more easier.
Yeah, but participating in class and watching us do this, Lexi, did it help you when you got your CPT manual?
Yes, definitely. And also, I also started watching the Contempto coding, the woman that teaches it.
Right.
I watch her videos too, and it helps me a lot.
Great. So Contempo Coding, Tracy and Alexis, she is on YouTube and she is amazing. Right now, until you get your manual, spend your time researching. If I give you workbook number 36 through 89, put in there, Miss Marcia, I do not have my CPT manual, and try to do 5 of them. I'm going to accept it. And you're not going to be behind. I know it seems like, well, what are we, if we don't have the books, are we going to be behind? You're not, because when you wrap back around, you're going to get this again. Okay. Michaela, tell me how you're feeling.
I feel a bit better.
A bit better. I think you're psyching yourself out. You do so well. You're so awesome. But anyway, so I don't want newer students, I don't want you to worry. I know it's a particular spot to be in, but you've heard from these other students. Guys, when you got your coding manuals, did I just leave you to the wolves and say, figure it out?
No.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So just be patient, bear with it. I'm very sorry that it's happening, but there's nothing I can do about it. So, well, thank you guys for coming and spending some time with me this evening. We've been on for 40 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and go. My grandbaby is here, and I'm going to go eat dinner and get ready for work tomorrow. I'll go back to Miss Marcia's past YouTubes also. Thank you, Abigail. I have my own YouTube channel, Marcia Gallagher, and it's nothing but coding videos, so in lecture videos. So you guys are more than welcome to go and look at all of those too.
Yeah, I'm subscribed.
So anyway, all right, bye everybody. See y'all Thursday.
Bye.